So, an armed 13-year-old boy who falsely claimed he had killed three people ends up getting shot and wounded. Let's get into it. So, a 13-year-old boy was shot and wounded by the police at San Bernardino Cemetery Thursday, August 5th, claiming he killed three people and firing a gun while in a confrontation with the police. Around 1:50 p.m. on Thursday, the 13-year-old boy called the police reporting he had killed three people, which later they found untrue. He called from 211 East 9th Street. The boy's words, he told dispatchers, I quote, "If they don't kill me, I have to kill them." He's referring to the officers who was going to be approaching and coming. The dispatcher heard him fire several shots before the cops got there, putting innocent bystanders in jeopardy and threatening their lives. When the cops arrived at the cemetery, the boy had a handgun loaded with extended magazine. How you got that is beyond me. How a kid finds a 13-year-old boy finds a extended magazines is beyond me. I don't understand that. So apparently the cops tried to reason with him, using verbal, contact and trying to reason and, kind of trying to sweet talk the kid from doing more harm than what he has already done. So after multiple attempts trying to end this dispute, after a good 40 minutes of this particular dispute, the boy ended up pointing his gun at one of the officers and he ended up getting fired at. Luckily, he was able to be transported to the hospital, being treated for his injuries. The detectives ended up finding out later that he ended up having four handguns. Forgive me. He had two handguns, four additional loaded magazines, and a pouch of ammo on deck. If anyone has information on this particular case, call Detective D. Sawyer, 909-384-5630. This case is mind blowing. What a boy at 13 years old is doing with. First of all, having the thought to want to go out there and, first claim that he killed people, and then go out there and just fire willy-nilly at random people, scaring them off. I mean, what on earth is the parents doing? Or I have to say kind of guardians, I guess. I mean, I can't even recall them parents because, straight up real parents, they want to be having their kids. They would discipline that child before he even remotely even thought about trying to do any crap like that. That's ridiculous. It really proves the point. We gotta, as parents, you gotta watch what your kids are around, what they're dipping and dabbing to. Find out like what emotionally is happening to them. Like, when you're going through school, you may get bullied or you may have, feelings that, come across you. We have to really make sure we check on that and tap into said issues and really make sure that we address them before kids just, go off on a complete rampage tangent and start just, being quiet and then all of a sudden end up shooting somebody. Disciplining is important. and having and been parenting and being great parents is extremely important. Because at that age, he should be worried about when the next video game is coming out, or when the next MCU movie is about to come out. Not worrying about trying to get a gun, scare people, claim he killed people, or possibly kill people. But this has been Mr. Real's Got News. I thank you for watching this video. Leave your comments below at the bottom. Leave a like if you see fit. As always, stay positive mentally and spiritually, because that's real.